Some cars feel new as soon as you see them. Others change slowly until one day you realize it's different. The 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback falls into the latter category. At first glance, it still looks like the Q3 Sportback we know. The coupe SUV silhouette remains the same, the roofline remains sloping, and the design is still distinctly Audi. There are no extreme experiments, no changes that scream for attention. And perhaps that's why many people miss what's really changed. Because the most important improvement in the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback isn't about the looks. When you first sit inside the cabin, the atmosphere feels familiar. The layout is neat, the materials are solid, and everything feels where it should be. But after a few minutes, you start to notice one small thing that makes a big difference. The way the car responds to you as the driver feels smoother, calmer, and more mature. It's not about new features you can name individually, it's about how everything works together. On the road, the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback feels more mature. Its suspension absorbs road imperfections in a more controlled manner. The steering feels more natural. The car no longer tries to feel sporty all the time. It's more confident in its role as a comfortable premium crossover for everyday use. And this is precisely the improvement many people miss. Audi seems to have decided to stop chasing false sensations. They've chosen to make the Q3 Sportback more consistent, more composed, more comfortable to drive over long distances. This is a car that doesn't impress you in the first 5 minutes, but settles you in after 5 hours. In city traffic, the Q3 Sportback feels light and easy. Visibility is good, the size is just right, and the engine's character never feels overbearing. This car doesn't urge you to speed, it urges you to relax. And for many Audi owners, that's exactly what they're looking for. On the open road, the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback doesn't become aggressive, but its stability feels more composed. It drives quietly, without drama, without excessive effort. Everything feels smooth, as if Audi wants to ensure one thing: the driver never feels fatigued. When it comes to practicality, the Q3 Sportback still has its compromises. The Sportback shape means rear and trunk space aren't the most spacious in its class. But Audi never tried to sell this car as the most spacious. They sold it as the most enjoyable to drive. And if you're the type who cares more about driving feel than numbers on a brochure, the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback starts to make sense. The ultimate question is simple: are these invisible improvements enough to make the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback worth choosing? The answer depends on who you are. If you're looking for a car that feels mature, composed, and premium without being flashy, the 2026 Audi Q3 Sportback might be one of the smartest, least talked about choices. Because sometimes the best improvements aren't the ones that get the most buzz, but the ones that are most noticeable when you actually drive it.